Borderline personality disorder. So, this has been an interesting last couple days. The last 3 days have been very tense, and it got really close to going to war. It's something that had started about a month ago. Over the course of the last month, the heater has not been turning on at all. Marcy went out and bought a bunch of these heaters that she's been running upstairs, keeping it 80 degrees upstairs. Since the thermostat's up there, though, the heater never kicks on. So if the heater doesn't turn on, I get no heat. Well, finally I got pissed because it's getting colder and colder. I'm freezing every night. Freezing during the day, too. It's just unacceptable. Then I realized that they're doing it on purpose. It pops into my mind. Now, is this a borderline thing? Am I just thinking they're doing it on purpose? Am I crazy? I wasn't. It turns out I was not crazy. I did go to Marcy and asked very nicely if they could stop running the heaters in the living room where the thermostat is so that the heater would kick on and I could get some heat because I was freezing. She's got complaints. Now, this is where I got angry. Because if you have complaints about me, she should have said something instead of harboring it for over a month and trying to freeze me out. That's my issue with it. I have been smoking down in the basement. So if I'm smoking here, the smoke's going in that vent and then blowing throughout the house. Well, she's a non-smoker, her kids are non-smokers, and we all go smoke in the garage generally. I thought the basement was okay because it's not part of the house, without even thinking about the vent. So that's fine. Very easy, I can stop smoking. I plan on quitting anyway. Stopping smoking in the basement? That's easy enough. Let's use one of these damn things. You're going to go out and get special heaters. You're going to go spend money on special heaters just so you can freeze me out because of the smoke thing? Like I said, I mean, we could go to war at any moment. Tensions are always high, even when they're not. There's still that possibility at any moment we could just go to war. So I can understand how maybe she wouldn't want to bring it up because the basement is my area. You can't control what I do in my area. And typically I would tend to react like that. But if you have a legitimate reason for it, or at least give me the choice. If you want to smoke in the basement, you don't get heat. That would have been fine, but I wasn't given a choice or nothing. It was just, we're going to freeze him out. So I don't know. Don't really know which side I should lean on. Was it right? Was it wrong? Should it even bother me? The problem has been fixed, but I didn't want to let it go at first. I was pissed off about that, and I was going to really run that into the ground. After I had talked to her about running the heaters in the living room, and then the very next day, I think she had more heaters in the living room, jacking the heat up to probably 100 degrees. That thermostat was, there's no way it was going to turn on the heater. I'm freezing my ass off downstairs. See, I have control of we both have kind of control of the heater. Upstairs is the thermostat, so you can control the temperature. Downstairs is the actual power, so I can control when it actually comes on and off. Well, since it was 80 some odd degrees upstairs, I said screw it. I jacked the heat up to about 100 degrees. Went downstairs, let the heater run for about 5 minutes until it warmed up. Then I just turned off the main power. In the morning I got up, it was chilly. I turned the power on for about 5 minutes, and then I shut it down again. That was her complaint, is that I constantly am jacking the heat up. That pissed me off so bad. And I'd already told Ducey about this anyway, that I jacked the heater up when I told him about her running the heaters. I told him that I have to jack the heater up to about 100 degrees just to get heat downstairs, which is ridiculous. Oh, but this really pissed me off. The passive aggressive, oh, I'm still mad about it. We have come to a peace agreement at the moment. I won't smoke in the basement. She won't freeze me out. I do have to say, though, this has definitely weakened any progress we had been making towards a long-lasting peace. Tensions are running higher now, and it's not going to take that much before... I mean, a war is inevitable. I see a war as being inevitable, but we'll try to keep the peace for as long as possible. What do you think? Were the things that upset me overreacting? Should I not care that somebody just didn't bring something up? Should I take into consideration the fact that I do tend to freak out and maybe it makes people not want to approach me? I'm very unapproachable. Or should they have approached me? Let me know in the comment section below. If you have not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? It has never been easier to subscribe. The button's right there. Just click it. Become one of us. We're going for 500, 1,000, 5,000, then the world. We're taking over the world one subscriber at a time. Until next time, keep on keeping on.